Good morning, wonderful people. It's Nora from Nora's Gardening Journey, and this morning I stepped outside. I felt that crisp chill in the air. Autumn has finally arrived in Australia, and if you're wondering, is it too late to plant anything this season? Absolutely not. In fact, May is one of the most important months to set up your garden for a thriving winter harvest. But here's the catch: if you don't get certain crops in the ground right now, you could miss out until next year. And this is why today I'm going to walk you through exactly what I'm planting this May, my personal mistakes, my wins, and what you need to do right now to make your garden thrive no matter what your climate is. So let's dive in and get our hands dirty. A couple of years ago, when I was back in Australia around 2016 2017, I actually ignored May completely. Life was busy and I figured I'd just start in June, but when I finally planted, the soil had cooled down too much and my spinach stayed stunted for months. And this was the year that we actually had no winter greens at all, and let me tell you, the regret was real. So now May is sacred for me. I make time, I plan, and honestly it's my favorite gardening month of all. So here's what to plant in May in Australia. We've got leafy greens, spinach, kale, silver beet, lettuce. Cos lettuce is my favorite. So if there's one thing you need to plant this May, make it greens. These crops, they're fast, they're forgiving, and they're nature rich. They don't just mind the cold. In fact, they actually love it. I always start by planting a variety of lettuce in one long strip. So think of different colors, shapes, and sizes. It creates the most beautiful patchwork of greens, and it also makes every salad feel like a celebration. Last year, I made a garden bed with spinach and silver beet, and I actually fed my family for 3 months straight, believe it or not. It just kept on growing. Just a handful of seeds from Bunnings gave us so much abundance. Next up, we've got root vegetables. So we're talking about carrots, beetroot, turnips, radishes. Root veggies planted in May will give you sweet, tender harvest. The cooling temperatures make it slower growth, which translates to richer flavor. But here's the trick: prepare your soil well, so loose, fluffy, and deep. I once planted carrots in heavy clay and ended up with twisted little nubs. Lesson learned. My tip for you is to mix in the compost and then sift your soil. Your carrots will absolutely thank you. Next up, we've got alliums. We're talking about bulbs and onion family like garlic, spring onions, and shallots. So you only get one garlic window a year, and it's in May. So if you miss it, that's it. Plant individual cloves in the pointy side up, about 5 centimeters deep. I planted a garden bed 2 weeks ago, and every time I walk past, I whisper, "You're going to be delicious come spring." Next up, we've got cold-loving herbs like parsley, chives, thyme, and coriander. And these are your winter warriors, because I've talked coriander in nearly every shady nook. It hates heat, but it thrives now. And I use parsley in everything from inside salads to toppings to garnishes. And we always grow it near the kitchen door, even back in Finland as well. So planting parsley and coriander, it's a must-have in the garden. Next up, let's talk about the climate zones and the regional adjustments. So let's talk about the temperature zones where we are right now in Melbourne, and you can plant anything we just talked about and it will do well. So we're talking about anywhere in Melbourne, Sydney, and Perth, and this is the golden zone for May planting. Next up, we've got the tropical and subtropical zone, which is in Brisbane, Darwin, and Cairns. And here you'll need to be cautious because you need to avoid anything that bolts quickly. So I want you to focus on herbs like parsley, and then start root crops early in raised beds. You can also use shade cloth to extend cool conditions. Next up, we've got the cool and alpine areas like Canberra and Tasmania, and frosts are around the corner, so you can use mini greenhouses, or you can even sow indoors as well. You can start off with spinach, kale, and garlic. These still do well, but just give them a warm start indoors. And now we come to the good part: the soil prep, the composting, and the care. And before you plant, always prepare. May's success lies in the soil. So I layer compost, warm castings, and a dash of wood ash, especially for root veggies. And I want you to go ahead and test your soil if you can. If it's too acidic, if it's too dry, your plants will definitely struggle. Also, water in the mornings. I never water during the afternoon or at night at all, because nights are getting cold. The wet leaves at dusk invite mildew also. And I also learned that the hard way when my silver beet turned really soggy and they turned really spotted, and it was a big batch of silver beet, and it really did break my heart to pull them all out. And in the end, I just gave them to the chickens and they ate what they could at the time. So mulch with straw or sugarcane if you can, because this helps to keep the warmth in and the weeds out. Plus it also looks tidy, and tidy beds make me feel calm, especially when everything else in life feels so chaotic. So here's the real reason why I plant in May. For me, planting in May isn't just about food, it's about hope, especially when the weather starts getting quite cold and my body seems to be freezing most of the time, and every seed is a promise. Every sprout is proof that life keeps moving forward, even in colder seasons. And when I felt overwhelmed, I just simply step into my garden, touch the soil, and remember, growth always takes time, and that is okay. And when my kids eat soup made from our own silver beet and turnips, that's love, that's connection, and this is exactly why I do this. So I'd love to know, what are you planting this May? Drop a comment below, let's inspire each other, and if you found this helpful, hit that like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. See you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.